What's up, guys? This is Hunky Donkey, and we are here for ACL Pokemon All Star League Wi-Fi Season 2. We're back at it again. Uh, we kind of got fucking cooked last Wi-Fi season. So hopefully we do better this time. So some major changes to this draft compared to the last one with like mods like on the top of my head, Dragapult, Urshifu, Talonflame. I just named my favorite three. There was also Clefable, formerly Namorous. You know what? Who cares? Basically, my last season team was super offensive, and there was no designated defensive mon except so I was forced to run like defensive Talonflame until I made some transactions. So this time around, we're back at it to make a super versatile team with actual defensive options this time from the get-go, and to get prioritize a little bit more momentum on those said defensive mons, and also just mons I really want to try. So let's get into it. So as you can see, Chin Pao Fight actually got picked round 1 instead of round 9 like last season for some reason. Simsita, Urshifu, Iron Boulder, Great Tusk, Gouge Fire, Terra, Gambit, Kiram, and Palafin got picked first. And as you can see, no Dragapult, which is maybe even more of a war crime than round 9 Chin Pao. But it is what it is. The only reason I didn't pick it was because I literally used it in the same league last season for the content, baby. Anyways, Iron Valiant, top 5, maybe top 3 mon in draft. Super versatile. Fairy fighting, excellent offensive coverage. Kind of good defensively too. You can switch in on dark moves. You can switch in on rock, I guess, ice. I know not Gambit. Valiant isn't the best defensive mon, but being able to switch in on those common offensive threats like I said, ice, like dark, and other assorted, and dragon, of course, because you're fairy, bug, or should I say, switching on U-turn. It's pretty decent defensively, at least typing wise. Its offenses though, that's where the magic is. I love using mixed attackers. I once thought they were overrated back in the day, but if you take them on with what, 590 BST, you're going to have some insane attack and special attack and speed actually. Base 116 speed with wonderful options such as Moonblast or Sphere if you want to go special, along with select coverage such as Thunderbolt, Shadow Ball, Psychic, and I can even go physical, of course, since this is a really good mixed attacker. You can go close combat, you can go... Oh, you don't get play rough. Interesting. But you do get Spirit Break, and something, at least. You get a bunch of physical coverage. You get some utility as well, with like Hypnosis, with Trick, Priority in Shadow Sneak. You get Screens. This one also gets Liquidation, Leaf Blade, and Knock. I just found out it got those 3 moves. Interesting. Cool. It's a good mon. It can run Booster Energy, which combined with its super versatile move pool, it's like you can't guess this guy's moveset. Only mon that is that can rival him in terms of its sheer versatility is Pull. So any draft mon with versatility is always nice. Super strong mon. I'm really excited to use it. I really look how fucking cool this design is with the swords. We're gonna name this, so basically similar to last season. We're gonna name these Pokemon off of coaches in PSL, Pokemon Sports League. That because it was my first league, and I have nostalgia to it. Next season we'll move on to a different place. But for now, we're still doing PSL. This one is named after Queen, so that's fun. Because Valiant is a queen in draft. I hope I can vie Iron Valley win. God, I'm sorry. Anyways, we got our fairy type, so why not get a nasty fairy dragon steel core going? So the steel will come a little bit later. Let's first move on to our dragon. Round 2, we got the Chomp. Garchomp is one of the 3 mods in here I have already used. The other 8 are all new. But this was a Paldea Dex Chomp before Scale Shot. So having that option is awesome. It's just so nice. You can run physical most of the time with some mixed options like for like I don't know, like Fire Blast out at the top of my head. It's just hit super strong. I know it's a Yu Mon. It's a Yu Mon, guys. It can't be that good. Garchomp is still that Pokemon. IMO. Unfortunately, we weren't able to Terra it like it was able to Terra last season. But it's a Garchomp. What more can you ask for, man? Like, or woman, whoopsie, or anyone. I'm gonna stop right there. 130 base attack, 108 base HP, 102 speed, and decent defenses, better than Valiant at least. 95, 85 defense and special defense, and all of that, and still a somewhat decent special attack set, which, like I said, was for mixed variants. It also gets spikes and Stealth Rock this gen, so Hazard Chomp is still a thing. Tank Chomp has always been a thing and still viable here. And this time, Scale Shot. Like I said before, why is it so important on Garchomp? Well, Garchomp's main weakness was getting speed crept, and now with access to Scale Shot, it becomes a lot more scary. Like a lot more scary. Okay, a little side note. Round 2 fucking pulled, guys. What the hell? I was so close to Jackpot. I love my boy Garchomp. Gen 4, Gen 5, my favorite generations. But imagine these 2 mods together. I'm playing cricket round 1, so I could have had. I'm gonna have a taste of what could have been SMH. There's one particular set. I'm not gonna spoil him in this draft video. There's this really neat set I really want to try with Garchomp to surprise unfortunate, or I guess fortunate if it doesn't work out, opponent. Something really nice I like about Chomp, by the way, is just sometimes you don't even like need the Pokemon to actually put in where it just gains respect just being there. The opponent has to always play around the Garchomp, which you can't really say about a few other mons in the similar tiers. It's such a good mon. I can't complain. I know I just did, but Garchomp is still Garchomp. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier. We have 110 as our point total. Where are you, arrow key? And we're already at 77, so pretty steep prices, especially because it's mandatory for every coach to have at least 11 Pokemon. So a lot of cool mons didn't get picked, unfortunately. But who cares? We got Valiant plus Garchomp, 2 certified goats. Anyways, let's move on. So what are some classic partners you think with Garchomp? You think, at least offensively. Think of the best partner you can think of offensively. That's right. We got it. Oh, by the way, Garchomp is named. I'm stalling so I can find the nickname list. Fruit Loops, my boy Fruit. Why is a land dragon named after toucan that a single father, I guess. Is Toucan Sam a single father, chat? I don't know. Anyways, the best partner you can ask for in to pair with Garchomp. That is right. We got Mr. Tornadus Torosian himself. Tornadus is a mon I haven't got to try yet either. It's awesome. I don't know what else to say for a round 3 pick. It did lose a few tools, like I don't think it gets defog anymore. I don't think it got roost anymore, which kind of sucks. I would have loved those. I would have loved Chomp and Natdex torn together. But this is the second best thing. It's still a Tornadus. It can still knock. It can still pivot. It still has Regenerator. Pretty decent special attack, like upper decent, even like greater than decent in like 110. Really solid speed tier with 121. This is what I've been saying, the first defensive mon that can function offensively and it can also pivot. You can run a knockoff. I don't know if I said that already. U-turn, nasty plot, hurricane, bleak wind storm, heat wave, weather ball. No Terra, unfortunately. It's just a tad broken. Terra rules are basically, for this league by the way, are any points that are 18 to 14, I believe. Can't Terra. Everything else is free game, except for Regieleki. Regieleki can Terra. Yeah. I can also have a few, so I know it's not the greatest singles, but Tailwind is also a nice option if I want to speed specific mons. It's Garchomp plus Tornadus Tyrion. There's not much to say here. If we can go over some of these picks, I couldn't. These are all fine, but like, none of these pair better than with Chomp than Tornadus Tyrion, in my opinion. So yeah, pretty cool pick. I think this is also the round 3 Chiyu, if I'm not mistaken. I am mistaken, it's round 2 Chiyu. Fuck. Oh well. The only other mon I was thinking of getting was, between all of these, was Ogre Pond Heartflame. I love that mon so much, but it's not the end of the world since I still managed to get Mr. Tornadus Torosian himself. Hopefully my Hurricanes don't miss, and it can put in serious work. So, normally, by the time round 4 got to me, I was going to get Heatran at first. Then I noticed a 3-pointer that looked really shiesty. Another rules about drafting, by the way, in this league. You can only get 4 mons ranging from 18 to 14, so you gotta like strategize. You can't go super top heavy, which I mean, I don't think anyone can with this point budget. But yeah, you can't go super top heavy. So I had to decide between this mon and Heatran. And it was pretty hard until I saw a 3-pointer diamond in the rough that made me choose my round 4 pick. Excuse me. That round 4 pick being Rotom Wash. Somehow, this is the last form of Rotom I didn't get to, well, second to last, I still haven't used. Rag-based Rotom. But out of the other forms, the actual forms, Rotom Wash is the only one I didn't get to try yet. Which is kind of insane because it's the best one competitively. But in draft and singles, I'm not sure about VGC. I don't play VGC. It did get Pain Split back via DLC too, so that's awesome. Can function as a good defensive and offensive mod, such as similar to Tornadus Tyrion with Discharge, Thunderbolt, Thunderwave, Volt Switch. Again, that's what I said for momentum, status in Will-O-Wisp and Thunderwave. Gets Hydro Pump to hopefully not miss. Get attacks. Can even let me tell you a secret. I am gonna run electric terrain. Rotomosh. uh, no, I'm not. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. So yeah, really cool defensive mod. Nothing to say here. I just want to use it. Can be both Fizdef, both Spadef, and yeah. So now we're on to round 5. This is Paldea deck, so Steel. Even though DLC 2 did improve this issue a little bit, steals and good fairies are, well, good steals and good fairies are really rare to find in this decks. Luckily, I got Valiant for my fairy, so for my steel, I knew I had to get it round 5. So we got Iron Valiant, we got Garchomp for our Fairy Dragon core. And we gotta get a Pokemon with similar BST. That's a Steel type. And it getting really I'm speaking gibberish. Me getting it round 5 seems pretty gross. Some might say meta gross. Yeah, okay. So, Metagross got like a bunch of new tools this generation. This is the second mod I already tried, but the difference being, I didn't get it with the DLC 2 buffs like Trailblaze. Like, did Metagross already get knockoff? I don't remember that one. It gets a better reliable stab in Psychic Fangs, and also gets rid of those pesky screens, which is always nice. Heavy Slam. I can do some cheese with Trick. I can always go Send Headbutt if I want something slightly stronger. I can even run someone named, I'm not gonna name drop them, but they introduced me to Special Metagross, which with its respectable 95 base attack is kind of viable, I'd say. It's just a super strong mod, but the name of the game, the main reason why I picked Metagross over a few other Steel mods was, one, Scizor got taken. I really wanted to use Terra Steel Scizor. But the second reason is because the next best Terra Cap, if not better, is Mr. Metagross itself. It's a computer, it doesn't have a gender. Terra Steel, Terra Water, Terra Flying. That's gonna be our 3 Terra Caps. Terra Steel to make those bullet punches hit like a fucking bitch. No, sorry. No, yeah, it's gonna hurt like a bitch. That's what I'm saying. That's what I meant. Like, what are you thinking? 135 base attack, stab, bullet punches. It's gonna hurt a lot. It's gonna be my steel type. We can switch into a lot of Fizz stuff moves with its base 80 HP, which is okay. But then it gets that nasty 130, or not nasty, the gross 130 base defense. So that's cool. Oh shit, I forgot to name drop the other 2 Pokemon. One sec. Tornadus is Diamond. Rotomosh is Glacier, and Metagross is just a boy. All 3 goats. I'm sure you don't care about that, but I'd rather name drop them now. Yeah, pretty nice. So this is the Pokemon I wanted instead of this is the Fire type, I should say. The next pick that I wanted over Heatran, and then it was only 3 points. And I made it my Terra Cap. So our second out of 3 Terra Caps is the only other mod that I didn't get to try and draft. The rest from here on out are all newbies. Our round 6, our second Terra Cap, 3rd returning member, and like draft in general, I guess, is The burnt PP himself, Mag Mortar. 3-point Mag Mortar for that Katera. I think that's kind of insane. 125 special attack. Who needs defenses when you have this mod here? I made it Terrifier because, come on. Terrifier overheats. Let's just go ahead and nuke non-resist, or I guess non-immunes as well. Got Terra Grass to cover the water weakness, need be, and to boost the grass moves that my mortar gets. Such as... This is not getting grass moves. Such as Solar Beam, yes, I knew it. I knew it got a grass move. But in realistic note, it's just a more reliable way to hit waters besides like Thunderblow. And also provides me with the resist to water and ground. So that's always nice. I'm also Terra Fairy, so I have a reliable way to hit dragons if they become too much of a problem. It's awesome. Magmortar is awesome. I think it's a little disrespectful to call him burnt PP, but yeah, he looks like a burnt PP. Magmortar is gonna be named after Zone Krypton. I'm just gonna call him Zone on the actual matches. Alright, next, as you can see, I wanted a second spiker besides Chomp, so I don't have to rely on Chomp always to get my spikes up. And we got one of the best mid-tier hazard stackers, and one of my Pokemon that its previous evolution I really love. I think I got kill leader in PSL with it 6 kills, I believe, in like 2 or 3 games, which is pretty nice. That is gonna be... Not you. Wait, what? Alright, okay. Really? Okay, never mind. I guess we're going Bramblegast. Well, Bramblegast is my second spiker, so I guess that part is true. I probably should have checked these tabs before recording the video. But anyways, Bramblegast gives me a rapid spin switch in, gives me a ground resistance, gives me a fighting immunity, gives me a normal immunity. 5 points, and getting Poltergeist is so nice for it. Now I think it's Bramblegast is definitely one of the better 5.1s here. Initially this was gonna be Decidueye, but it got chosen. As you can see, pick 17. Then it got dropped, but then I couldn't fit it, and the rest of my team, so I kept Bramblegast. So it exists. Bramblegast exists. It's a good mod. I always wanted to try it. I also want to try the Decidueye, but Bramblegast is still solid. 115 attack is always gonna hit hard, especially with Poltergeist and Power Whip. Strength Sap, I can be annoying with Leech Seed and the substitute not paired, but then, like I said before, I can go Hatcher Stack. Really solid 5-pointer. Not much to say here. I named Bramblegast Axolotl. Cool. Alright. Now, let's just take that build up I had from Magmortar to Bramblegast and put that here. Around 8 is my Grounded Poison. A Pokemon whose pre-evolution I really like. Really like. One of my favorite NFEs ever. And I don't even like NFEs that much. This one is just to clarify, around 8 is the fully evolved version of that NFE. That is gonna be, I know this talking is a bit excessive. Some might say it's a little bit overkill. Anyway, Overquill gives us another spiker because it's hazard season, baby. It's hazard season. Gives us T spikes. It gives us regular spikes. But it also gives us an Intimidate mod for some nice disruption. Poison Point if I want to be annoying. Haze for facilitating. Pain Split for some pseudo form of recovery. Destiny Bond if I want to be annoying. Bar Barrage if I want to be annoying. And Fell Stinger if I want to be nah, I'm just messing around. But yeah, it's the mod I really want to try. It's awesome. I just like Hisuian Clover, so why not get a grounded poison, give me another spiker, and give me a mod that's the evolution to it, so I can rely more on its attack stat more than a utility based mod like Clofish and Hisuian Clofish. The Overquill is gonna be named Ryan, so that's fun. Alright, last 3 points I have, as you can see, I have 17 left. So I could either go super top heavy and get like 2 mid, like 2 or 1 pointers. But I decided to spread these a little bit out more. Next up, I decided to go with, as you can see, my only fairy, Iron Valiant, is awesome offensively, but defensively it isn't the best. So I want to get a defensive fairy, so I don't have to rely on Valiant switching into any jagged moves, switching into any fighting moves, switching into any Baka move, I guess U-turn. So are dark moves as well. So the mod I decided to go with is a mod that also functions as a wish passer, which is the last role I believe that I needed. So we are going with, yes, okay, it's the right mod. Dash Bun. Oh, look at this cutie. Who wants to kill this cutie? I'm gonna kill everyone. I'm gonna make everyone forfeit because this dog's too cute to kill. And a real note, it fills out the last role I really needed. No other mod besides I don't know, Wigglytuff, and Wigglytuff is a fraud. And Dash Button is a cutie. Gives me a fire immunity, which is awesome. Can go. The offenses are decent with body press, especially with high defensive stats. But we're going to use Dash Button defensively most of the time. Gives a baton pass for some pivoting. Gives us Wish. Gives us well, yeah, that's it. Just Wish. But it's actually on a Pokemon that I don't have to force the Terra to be good defensively, unlike Glaceon last season. So it's always reliable. Glaceon was also one of my favorite mods. I just couldn't fit it all the time because I needed more offensive Terras. So having a Wish Passer with the actual good defensive typing is going to be good. For 5 or no, for 6 points, I couldn't really complain. Alright, and Dash Bun is going to be named Pup. I know at first glance it's a really boring and dry nickname, but there's actually a coach named Pup. I'm sure you see him here and there. Anyways, next up, wait, I gotta remember which Pokemon's next so I can think of a pun. Okay, yeah, I remember now. So, let me tell you a story. Oh, shit, I can't think of a pun. Never mind. Next up, we got Hitmonchan, our final Terracap. And oh boy, am I really excited to use this mod. It has Sneaky Bulk with 110 special defense. It has a decent attack stat at 105, and it's going to be even boosted because it's our final Terracap, like I said before. Terra Fighting for those boosted Mach Punches, Drain Punch, CC, Terra Steel for those boosted. We got 2 Terra Steel Bullet Punch users, which is awesome. Some people might be a little bit shaky on the double fighting, but it's something I always want to try, and Valiant can run special. It can also run physical. That's the whole point of the mod, being such a good mixed attacker. But having two ones that can pressure opponents offensively if they have a big fighting weakness, or just a big physical hole in general, is really nice. Gets knockoff, gets Swords Dance this generation, and Trailblaze. But Swords Dance with Iron Fist and all those priority is a mon I really, it's gonna be awesome. I'm really excited to use it. I also got 6-0'd by Hitmonchan in the mid-tier league recently, so that kind of incentivized me to like try this mod myself, see what all the hype is about. I really Hitmon. Oh shit. Hitmon. Challenged? Hitmon. Hyped. Hyped Monchan. I'm really. Alright. Shoot. Yeah, I'm really excited to use Hitmonchan. That's basically what I'm trying to say. And okay, let's paint a picture for real this time. It's 6. There's 6 points left. I wanted the bulky normal just to get something to switch into Ghost better besides Overcoil. A Pokemon I really want to try gets taken in both Ambipom and Ursaring. So what does that leave me? It leaves me with Dunsparce. It leaves me with Wifi, which those are two mods I like, don't get me wrong, but I wanted something a little bit more bulky and has more utility besides just being that wall. So we decided to get our mascot, Arboliva. Arboliva. I can't believe I did use my mascot yet. Look how awesome it is design wise. I'm also a huge Greek mythology nerd, and I used to like Athena as my favorite Greek god or goddess. So that's a nice plus. But anyways, Arboliva can set up terrain, can be annoying with Harvest and Leech Seed variants. Seed Sower basically sets up terrain. Strength Sap, Leech Seed. This was the other Terra Cap I was debating between it and Hitmonchan, but I decided to go with Hitmonchan, mostly because I couldn't fit the budget. 5 plus 3 plus 12 equals 20, which was the max total. It's a good mod. Look at this. The special defense is nothing to be slept out. 78 HP, 109 special defense, 125 special attack for 6 points. Come on, that's a steal if I think so. Grassy terrain. I know it might be a little bit anti-synergy with Garchomp's or EQs, but I'm pretty sure Garchomp has tools to maneuver. I'm probably never gonna bring Garchomp and Arboliva, Seed Sower Arboliva specifically in the same battle. But other than that, it's really good like for Overcoil, Magmortar, Metagross. It's good for Smackdown, Rotom. Dude, if someone brings that against me, I'm gonna be impressed and then live it and then impressed again. Anyways, Arboliva can also use Memento to like really weaken any setup mon to weaken the last one standing. Get Synthesis, Strength Sap as for recovery. Strength Sap especially is so nice. And it's one of the few recovery moves that maintains 16 PP instead of 8 PP. Oh, did I say the Hitmonchan nickname? Alright, Hitmonchan is Will. Arboliva is Luix. Alright, that's enough yapping for me. This is our team. This is our team. The Garden State Arbolivas choose Hitmonlee, Garchomp, Tornadus Therian, Rotom Wash, Metagross, Magmortar, Bramblegast, Overquill, Dashpun, Hitmonchan, and Arboliva. Thank you guys for listening and watching me. I'm really excited to use this team. Our first battle is tomorrow against Insomnia Cricket. So hopefully I can get the video done around that time soon. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good one.